What are the various film formats?
Well, of course, we have many formats to work with these days, both film formats and new high-definition formats, and each one is something that the pairing of that format with the subject matter, the material, is absolutely essential. When we're working in the television commercial world, typically we're still shooting 35 millimeter, mainly because we're still trying to pull off images that are representative of product or services or just an emotional statement that is still best achieved with the definitive film format, which is still 35. There's an awful lot of high def being shot now in commercials, and again, it just depends on what the specific application is. Of course, when we're making commercials, we're dealing with images that have to communicate a thought instantaneously. We're typically dealing with cuts, length of cut in a commercial that's maybe a second to a second and a half. So that approach to visual storytelling is very different than, say, if we're doing a large format film in the IMAX format, where we're dealing with a subject that demands us presenting imagery that the audience can explore by themselves on a massive screen. So those are the sort of two extreme contrasts of format use. Typically, our shots in IMAX are intended to sustain for many seconds, sometimes 12, 14, 20 seconds. We did a shot at the opening of Shackleton, for example, an aerial shot that we did in the Antarctic that sustained for almost 2 minutes. It became a title background, but it was an introduction into the environment of the Antarctic. And it was wonderful for an audience because it was the closest thing to them actually experiencing the environment firsthand. And so in that case, that's an extreme contrast. Let's say I did some commercials a few months ago with some product, and in 30 seconds we had probably 29 cuts, and it's all about moving the imagery forward to present glimpses and impressions more than literal representations.